Hello everybody, I'm Spencer Stevens. Thank you for coming to my speech. Today I'm going to inform you guys on somebody who was huge in America in the 1920s. He was probably one of the most famous, if not the most famous baseball player of all time, not only because of his accolades on the field, but his accolades off the field as well. And the guy I'm talking about is Babe Ruth. I have his jersey right here. I got this when I was like 8. And I actually visited his house. And when I was going there, we went on tour, and I just learned so much about the guy that I figured I should let you guys know how much of a great person he was and how he was more than just a baseball player. So starting off young, Babe Ruth got into a lot of trouble. He was a very, very big troublemaker. When he was 7 years old, his dad caught him stealing liquor from his pub. He started using tobacco. He would smoke cigars. He would chew tobacco. And so they ended up sending him to a Catholic orphanage where in that he found his love for baseball and he kind of got his life back on the right track. But by 15, they realized this guy was definitely going somewhere. He's really, really good. And by the age of 18, the Boston Red Sox drafted him. In a memoir written by his sister recalled that he would always be in trouble. He would always just do the wrong thing. He would never be a good influence. But when he went to that school, she said she met him years later because he was pretty much in isolation from his family. But years later, when he was playing for the Red Sox, she said it was a whole new person. Like, he just loved everybody. He was very welcoming. And so when he gets drafted by the Red Sox, they win a World Series, but they trade him away the next year. And a lot of people believe that was the worst decision they've ever made. If you ever heard of the curse of the Bambino, the Red Sox didn't win another championship for 84 years after that trade. So after that, he goes to the Yankees and he becomes the superstar. He becomes Babe Ruth, And not only was he just a great player, I mean, he hit 714 home runs, set the home run record by far until Hank Aaron beat it. And he also, off the field, had a huge impact. His coach in an interview said that after the games, he would make it a point to stay after and sign baseballs, sign kids' pictures, sign their hats, whatever they wanted. And he was really just there to please the fans. He was there to please whoever was watching him, and he wanted everybody to know that, he's this great guy, and he's more than a baseball player. He's a public figure. He's a celebrity. And so after baseball, he always dreamed of being a coach. When he was in the orphanage, he credits a lot of his success and a lot of his personality to having great coaches. So he always wanted to be a coach. Unfortunately, he worked his way up to a coaching position, but he died because of bad health, and he just never really ate right, and he kind of crept back into that bad place that he started off at. He would drink a lot, he would smoke a lot, but no one ever remembered him for that. Everybody remembered Babe Ruth as the guy who loved the fans, they loved the kids, and he loved everybody who came and supported him. Because it felt like his family kind of abandoned him, and instead he was accepted by all these people, and he loved it. I mean, there's people coming up from the streets just running at him saying, "Can you sign my ball? Can you sign my hat? Can you sign my jersey?" And they just loved him. So, in an article by bibliography.com, when Lou Gehrig is speaking about Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig would say it was hard to even ride with him because people would ask for autographs and he would never turn them down. He was a great role model and a great example. And that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed my speech, and thank you for coming.